Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So we got Anders here on Twitter. When the price of XRP ultimately rises, all the infighting will stop. I don't know if you guys have been feeling it. I know I have. All the talk of Ripple payments failing will stop. All the talk of XRP falling behind technology-wise will also stop. The verbal attacks on Ripple will stop. We are in the anger phase. Now, what he's equating the feeling, I think, in the XRP community to is psychology of the market. And, it's a little bit different for XRP. I know because the XRP price has not been pumping, in the same kind of capacity that we've seen other coins pump. Guys, you got to take my word for it. Sometimes these coins do not pump commensurate to other cryptocurrencies, even altcoins. And so, it has been historically noted that XRP does pump last and fast. Sometimes we will see all these other coins move before we really do see an XRP price pump. And a really good example of that was right back in here. I'm just going to take some time to show you guys this because I think this is really, really important. Right back in here, when we did see the altcoins start pumping by 2016, we saw a whole bunch of cryptocurrencies pump in 2016. And guys, take a look at what XRP was doing in 2016, right before that huge pump back in March of 2017. So compare that to the total, let's call it total 2, because back then the market looked very, very different than it did today. Ethereum was still a baby coin. And you guys can see here, by 2016, all the altcoins were rallying. So all the altcoins here were rallying. And this was the point here. It was right in around March of 2017 when XRP did finally shoot up. Pretty much went vertical, whereas all these other altcoins were already rallying up while XRP was staying flat. So, to this point here, the anger phase, I kind of feel like, maybe the XRP community is feeling a bit of anger right now, whereas the rest of the crypto market may be in disbelief. We got the price of Bitcoin right now, still kind of hovering. We are seeing some new highs for Bitcoin. So that is interesting. We are still testing this level here, the $49,000 level for BTC, and we're not up quite that much yet. Here, let me throw this on the hourly for you guys to see. So we have not quite hit that $49,000 mark for Bitcoin. We're kind of coming back down now. So right now I'm wondering if we can sustain this momentum getting up past 49,000. Let's take a quick look at the crypto market because everybody in this space, retail traders, still seem very, very excited. 68 in greed, we've got the market cap. It is up ultimately, but down by a little bit within the last 24 hours, 1.79 trillion. We've got 24-hour volume. That's up by 5.4%. Bitcoin dominance too at 52.5. So, within the last 24 hours, we haven't really seen that much momentum. Nevertheless, the crypto space, retail traders keeping a very, very close eye, I think, on what Bitcoin is going to do next. Breaking up above 49,000 would be a huge milestone. And at that point, then we're going to take a look at altcoins. But yeah, XRP been getting a lot of hate. And Yassine Mobarak has also noticed this despite all the attacks and the hate I'm getting. So the hate he's getting personally, I want everyone in the XRP community to know that I truly wish they really do well. I honestly hope and pray XRP goes back to its all-time high and beyond, and that all of you achieve your dreams. No community has suffered FUD and setbacks for such a long time like the XRP community has. Wrath of Kahneman, feeling for his buddy Yassine. Sorry for the hassle, Yassine. The drive-by sniping and hateful comments have really ratcheted up lately. Lots of small accounts that only post XRP anger. On the plus side, it provides hope for at least a bit of an inflection point of some sort. Yassine Mobarak saying, thanks. You are one of the sane voices in this community whose posts are actually informative. Quadjack XRP down here saying, I appreciate the critical thinkers in this space more than anyone else. In fact, you're the only person I asked to hang out with on my vacation. Hope that tells you everything you need to know about my personal thoughts on this matter. See you Saturday. So looks like Jack and Yassine Mobarak will be hanging out this coming weekend. So guys, what are we to expect for XRP? Well, I know on this channel in the past, I've discussed my Patreon, of course, and how I have been diversifying. Now, depending on what happens, I might decide to do one of two things. The classic choice, of course, hold my XRP until we see the market go to a high and then sell a percentage of my stack. However, there's also this concept of rolling profits into high-flying coins into lower-flying coins. And so if you guys want to follow what I'm going to be doing this bull run, you can follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. We want to try to accumulate as much profit as possible in this bull run. And like I said in the past, this bull run is going to be very, very different than other bull runs. I also got to thank you guys. We are halfway to 100,000 subscribers. We're trying to hit 100,000 by March the 31st. I will be giving away 2 Ledger Nanos to 2 lucky subscribers. So if you are not subscribed, please subscribe now to Working Money channel on YouTube. Boy, it's been an interesting last 24 hours, I guess. We had the Super Bowl going on. I also happened to see this from Watcher Guru, guys. Live Bitcoin halving countdown, only 64 days. Wow. So we're getting very, very close to the Bitcoin halving, which I think is really going to bring an explosion to the Bitcoin price and then by extension, the altcoin market. So we've got the live Bitcoin price here. This is courtesy, I guess this is from his blog here. Only 9,873 blocks remaining, and the estimated prediction date for that halving is April 18th now, 2024. I think it was at April 22nd at some point, but now it's looking like April 18th, 2024. And with the halving, guys, comes that upward pressure for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is trying to press beyond the macro diagonal resistance. This is coming from Rect Capital, so giving you guys a sense of what usually happens to Bitcoin post-halving. Historically, he says, Bitcoin has never managed to monthly close above the macro diagonal in the post-halving period. So what does he mean by that? Here, let me click on that. He then writes, after the halving, however, the macro diagonal turns into new support. So what we see here is usually before the halving, we don't usually get over this macro diagonal. So you guys can see that back in 2020 with this line down here. We're trying to get above the macro diagonal, and you guys can see it here too back in 2016. Before the halving back in July of 2016, we couldn't get above the macro diagonal, and it wasn't until after the halving that we saw the price of Bitcoin just get above that line. So if we were to draw the line here, you can see Bitcoin trying to sneak above. But what he's saying, we haven't hit it before, so are we going to see Bitcoin rebound, go back down, and then finally after the halving in April, finally see that price shoot up to new all-time highs? So again, something else to be paying attention to. Also, I don't know if how many of you guys caught this. Joe Biden with laser eyes, diamond hands? Has his account been hacked? Tony Edwards, what is happening here? Eleanor Turret also noticing this. Wait, what? Is he trying to go for the crypto vote now? And Crypto Insight UK saying, I don't think it applies to Bitcoin. Unfortunately, I made this mistake in the past. Apparently, it's just something Biden did in the past. Could be wrong, though. So, guys, what the heck is going on here? I know some people were commenting on Tony's thread. Jenna X saying, bull run confirmed. Oscar Arneson saying, they're making fun of the conspiracy theory that the government rigged the Super Bowl, rightfully so. The Real Block saying, that's my guy. DigiKnow's Assets saying, these guys need to get some 2FA, two-factor authentication, blockchain trucker. Lambo season is back. So everybody is, all eyes now are on President Joe Biden. Laser eyes, diamond hands. Everybody's getting excited. Of course, if you guys did catch the Super Bowl last night, you probably also noticed this. Mr. Man posting this. Usher is wearing a Phoenix brooch during the halftime show. So this got some people in the XRP community excited. Red Pill Pro down here saying somebody on here did a tweet on the halftime show, including the Phoenix, ushering in the new system in the final countdown. Can't find it now, but it's just a data point until it's not. Mr. Man responding here, if you randomly come across it again, please do share it. So I'm going to be looking for that as well. Oh yeah, and then there's this too. Just a cartoon dog from the Jim Matrix website. If you actually type in Usher Phoenix, and as you guys can see here, I've already done this, and you calculate that, what we find right down here, XRP moon time. No, you cannot make this stuff up. A lot of interesting points here. I don't know if how many of you guys saw that video of the guy commenting how many times the number 13 also does arise with regards to this Super Bowl and Taylor Swift particularly. Maybe that's a video for another day. So could it be that crypto season is coming very, very soon? More XRP has been shuffling from Ripple to other sources, guys. This one courtesy of Michael Branch. Blockchain addresses associated with Ripple moved significant amounts of XRP tokens in a likely transfer for Ripple payments or ODL purposes. So likely just trying to support the Ripple payments protocol here. Although we have seen Ripple shuffle 180 million XRP worth about $94 million, and the transfers occurred within 10 minutes when the company did shuffle 80 million and then received another 100 million XRP. So that's interesting. Sending 80, receiving 100. Although blockchain data does not explicitly state the purpose of the transactions, recent communication from Ripple and a review of transaction history provides some insight. In the past week, Ripple shared that it has changed its model that the company employs to sell XRP to its institutional clients. So we know based on the lawsuit, they're looking at different ways to transfer XRP for institutional sales. Recent transfers may involve ODL clients. So some of these recent XRP transfers, including previously mentioned ones, may be linked to sales of Ripple ODL clients. the addresses associated with the latest transfer have also moved large sums of XRP. So we're going to keep an eye on this, keep monitoring it. Wanted to thank Michael Branch just for posting that. Guys, also got some more VeChain news. VeChain is now available on Ledger Live. So for those of you guys who have a Ledger or maybe are looking to win a Ledger, if you're subscribed, and if we do hit 100,000 subscribers by March the 31st, you will now be able to put your VeChain on the Ledger Nano. You will now be able to add your VeChain on the Ledger Nano wallet. Users can now manage VET and VTHO with Ledger Wallet. Ledger hardware wallets protect users' private keys through their bespoke device, making it easy for VFam to secure your portfolios and hard for hackers to make ill-gotten gains. So just another opportunity there. Again, I also do have a link in the description of the video if you guys just want to purchase a Ledger Nano. I personally have had one since 2017 and I haven't had any problems with it. All my cryptocurrency is safe on there. And so now they've just added new support for the VeChain cryptocurrency. So that was coming from VeChain's official account. Anthony Welfare from Ripple posted this new update, guys. At Trust CBRC, we verify, score, and certify blockchain projects. And here's our third verified and scored project built on the XRP ledger. So they are continuing with this verification process. Blockchain-enabled retail point-of-sale payments for Web3 project. This has to do with FryPay, guys. And some of you guys might not remember, back earlier last year, back in March of 2023, Fry is a digital loyalty and payment service provider based in the UK. They partnered with the Sum app, the self-custody wallet for the XRP ledger. This collaboration aimed to deliver a seamless and efficient global cryptocurrency payment solution readily available for merchants and customers. And you guys can see the tweet down there. So now they're enabling retail point-of-sale payments for their Web3 project. Congratulations to the team for their amazing work in the blockchain space. The CBRC score of 84 has been awarded. Making payments in the physical world is complex, with retailers and payment providers spending millions of dollars on point-of-sale payment solutions. And that adds to the digital channels, the mobile channels, and social media channels. Then add in Web3, you have a very complex payment ecosystem with many, many players. If you then add different currencies, fiat and digital currencies, and your combinations of payment pairs is incalculable. FryPay, though, is looking to solve this complexity with blockchain-enabled payments and a variety of payment types for in and out payments. So sending and receiving. One view of the truth is critical for the project, and the transactions being payment security, and certainly is a must. So here we have the FryPay project, and they have just received a CBRC score of 84. So wanted to thank Anthony Welfare for that XRPL update. When is XRP about to explode? I think that is the question on most people's minds. We talk about the real world utility, but of course, guys, we got to keep our eyes on the spec market first. The real world utility later. XRPnews.crypto pointing this out. Okay, Ripple partner PeerSyst, who I did just recently highlight in a video I did over the weekend, they have vowed to usher in more developers, investors, and banks to the XRP ledger. So, Farron Pratt, who was, I originally showed a clip of this video here with Farron Pratt. And in the clip I showed you guys, so this is something else, but in the clip that I showed you guys the other day, he was discussing the EVM sidechain and the importance of the XRP ledger integrating, becoming more interoperable with many more different opportunities. In the EVM sidechain, considering it is one of the more popular ones, XRP, the XRP ledger, should be more interoperable than less interoperable. And so, there's been some controversy about that. The disclosure, though, here came from PeerSyst's CEO, Farron Pratt, during a recent interview with the Tokyo-based prominent XRP influencer, Crypto Eri. And so, again, I will link this in the description of the video for you guys. Again, I did show a clip the other day talking about the EVM, so I'm not going to go over that point. However, there was another part of the interview that I did not mention the other day. So what is PeerSyst going to do, guys? Their solution, based on this premise, Pratt noted that PeerSyst intends to attract numerous builders, users, and investors to the XRPL sphere. Per the disclosure, this influx would increase demand for XRP to execute contracts, as it would involve more users in the ecosystem. Consequently, this increased involvement would generate interest in other features within Layer 1 and enable cross-chain functionality. Ultimately, the goal, though, is to expand the ecosystem and position it at the forefront of the blockchain technology standards for 2024. So, team to pay with XRP. It is worth noting, too, that although operating as an independent network, the sidechain will utilize XRP as the native token. As the Crypto Basic recently reported, validators on the XRPL EVM sidechain will be compensated in XRP. So that was the part that I was talking about the other day. But PeerSyst's pledge, guys, to ultimately try to drive more demand for XRP would be to entice more developing on the XRP ledger. And this, of course, would generate more interest in other features, again, like I said. So more involvement in the ecosystem, more users in the ecosystem would ultimately boost demand for that ecosystem. Pierce is part of this plan, so that's some great news too. Wanted to thank xrpnews.crypto for pointing that out. But guys, there can also be another answer. Michael Branch also bringing this up. Okay, Ripple could sell XRP to non-US VCs to enhance XRPL. This coming from the Block Digital co-founder, okay? So Santiago Velez, the co-founder of Block Digital Corporation, recently explained how the XRP ledger ecosystem could be enhanced with XRP. And guys, he was citing Solana as an example. Velez revealed that while discussing the perceived lack of growth and adoption of the XRP ledger over the years, especially when compared to newer protocols such as Solana, he called attention to one solution for this problem, the advent of venture capital firms. Okay, so we've got XRP, the XRP ledger, Ripple. A lot of VC funding happened in the early days, 2012, 2013, 2014. But as of late, we haven't seen that influx of VC funding because Ripple has gotten off the ground and they are, developing on the XRP ledger. But not Yassim Mobarak, excuse me. So Santiago Velez has another solution, another possible solution to really kind of ramp up XRPL growth, according to Santiago Velez. So here's the example. Solana has witnessed massive growth since its launch in March of 2020 because of venture capital firms pumping capital into the ecosystem for the development of multiple projects. These projects contribute to adoption and ecosystem growth. So what he is saying here is that, if we did see more VCs invest in the XRP ledger today. So, the early money was obviously very good. We did see that explosion at that time. But if we see more money come in today, what he's saying is maybe Ripple is not enough. If I'm getting this correctly, he says venture capital, Ripple having the vast amount of holdings of XRP means there isn't an army of VCs and sponsored sub-projects promoting and building on the XRP ledger. They should consider external sales of XRP to VCs outside of the US to create this unique network effect. So he's likening it to Solana, which has performed very, very well in the last several months. Basically, since we saw the bottom of the market down in here in late 2022, early 2023, Solana has already gone up about 1,200%, give or take. Is Santiago Velez then suggesting that, if we do take a page out of Solana's book, and if we do consider, that same time frame, the bottom of the market, could we see an XRP go up to surpass all-time high at a price of $4.35, or maybe even beyond that with VC funders backing it? Scratch that. If we were to take it from today even, and we take 1,200% from today, that would bring the price up past $5, $6.77. I don't know, an interesting possibility. Wanted to thank Santiago Velez for his insight there. Guys, I think really all we have to do is wait. The next bullish pump for Bitcoin is really going to get those altcoins rolling. We just have to wait, I think, another 64 days before something really, really great happens. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel, guys. We're trying to hit 100,000 by March the 31st. I'm giving away 2 Ledger Nano, so please subscribe before March the 31st. If you want to be eligible for this giveaway, like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.